What's your own assessment of the 1 year of the Tinubu government?
There's no scorecard for me to assess.
What do you mean?
Well, exactly, because it's like you are picking and choosing what you want to do without a choreographed and arranged policy that you want to execute. From the beginning, they were just playing to the gallery. Right from the beginning also, it was clear that the Buhari administration has removed the subsidy. So instead of them to assert that particular position, they only play to the gallery hoping that it will be a beneficial statement on their own part. Because you know, right from the beginning, they have this particular issue of legitimacy. That particular issue of legitimacy was hanging on them, and so they were looking for ways in which they can really assert themselves and be accepted by the people. Instead of getting pat in the back, they got a really big cane behind their bum. And that was exactly what happened, because they started making mistake upon mistake as regard to the pronouncement that they made that they were not prepared for. Because obviously, up to today, they've not found solution to the problem that's already created by them. Very correctly, because if you say you remove subsidy, what were the provisions that you made? Because government actually is for the interest of the people. You protect the interest of the people, not add more pain to them. You see, when we do vuvuzela, as some other people call it, we're not doing it because you just want to speak. No, we're trying to speak so that the people will know, and the government in the day will know that this is the right way to go in order to bring succor to the people. Correctly, the people have already been in pain. You can just assert it to the iPhone series. Your iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3. When they brought to Nigerian people is the Pro Max pain. They brought Pro Max pain to the Nigerian people. Already the Nigerian people are already suffering in pain because of the, abysmal performance of the Buhari era. But now, here we are, instead of finding succor for the people, you only added to it. So you cannot assess them as regard to the issue of health. You cannot assess them as regard to the issue of economy. You cannot assess them in the issue of area of security. Neither can you assess them in terms of providing of water, potable water to the Nigerian people. If you cannot provide these particular 4 indices, then what are you doing for the people?
But, they will say that they came with a renew hope agenda.
That is to establish to you, then there's a problem before. If you are having a renew agenda or renew hope, then that means that the initial hope has been dashed. That's simply the explanation.
So, it's an indictment on the Buhari government. That's what they're trying to say.
They know that there was a serious indictment on that particular government. Just like Kasim has just said, that he performed below standard, that everybody it's a free for all. There was no check and balances. All promises that were made were completely dashed. So when they said they are going to continue, it gives a lot of sinister motive to every Nigerian. So that's why the renewed hope is not being renewed at all.
Because one will wonder, when the president said he was going to build on the legacies of President Buhari, and if you had said that President Buhari was performed abysmally, is that not an indictment also on the Tinubu government saying he wants to build on what Buhari has done?
Well, what President Tinubu knows about Buhari government might be different from mine. I'm speaking from the point of view of an outsider in government. But when you are an insider, you have the statistics before you, and so there might be certain things that you admire.
You imagine that maybe President Tinubu think that Buhari had performed well.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he had made that statement. But
from the point of view of Nigerians, but the point of view of Nigerians, you're a member of the APC, given that for the better part of when Buhari was in power, you were in the PDP.
Yeah.
But are you willing to take also the blame that people will see you if they were to stone those who are responsible for the pains of Nigeria, and they hear that you're an APC member? They could actually stone you, because if they feel that APC brought pain to them.
You see, Sheung, I don't have problem with people throwing stones at me. In fact, my brain works better when you are criticizing me, because Nigerians want governance to be done on public opinion. Nobody, no leader in the entire world that I know, from the study I've carried out, you can't run government on public opinion, because there's nobody out there to gauge public opinion. So people can only give you statistics as they see them. But the man who is wearing the shoe knows exactly where it pinches and has better information to approach governance, to devise ways and means and all of that.